I'm the CEO and co-founder of RedBubble. We started 7 years ago. The company serves independent artists and designers all over the world to provide a platform for them to get their work out there.
Before you started RedBubble, you actually had an experience with a company that did actually quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Sort of crashed and burned, if you forgive the,
Yeah, absolutely.
forgive the phrase.
So that company was a company called LookSmart. We were a search engine, a competitor to Yahoo and Excite and Lycos and InfoSeek, the companies of that time. It did very well, raised a lot of money and listed on the NASDAQ as we did. And then like so many other companies at that stage, once the tech boom turned, you know, it went down.
How much money did LookSmart lose?
Oh, we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. And, you know, my own personal wealth sort of fell by that magnitude as well.
Oh,
so,
really? Okay.
You know,
So you had a pretty big personal stake in this.
Absolutely. So I see RedBubble pretty much as an outgrowth of that failure in many respects.
And sort of on the ground in your office, before it clearly all came apart, I'm wondering, were there any sort of obvious concrete warning signs that things were headed in the wrong direction?
I can clearly recall this was back in 1997, and Google was beginning to emerge, and the best idea which somebody had come up with was buy Google. And the best idea which a company has, is sort of from a strategic point of view, is to buy a competitor. You know you've got a profound problem. It is very easy in that moment to be overwhelmed by the sense of the singular importance of this moment. If you screw up here, you know, all of these bad things are going to happen. That's how we will set up business in that point of view. You actually have to do the complete opposite, and you see great sportsmen actually do the complete opposite. They find a moment where they can empty their minds and they can actually just be back in the game. My message to people now, and probably not the same message which I've always had, is I'm quite happy for people to fail. You know, I'm quite happy.
Really?
Quite happy with people to
You don't hear that from bosses very often.
Well, mistakes are the point at which we tried something that didn't work. The only thing which is a real failure is we tried something that we didn't work, and we're going to try the same thing again.